Well, the news out of D.C., not good today. And we got more bad economic news, landing the U.S. squarely in a possible recession. And with the price of everything still going up, even school supplies can max out your budget. We begin tonight with how to even afford sending your kids back to school with Corey Johnson.
As inflation continues to rise, 1/3 or 38% of consumers say they're cutting back in other spending areas to cover the cost of items for the upcoming school year. That's according to an annual survey released this week by the National Retail Federation and Prosper Insights and Analytics. Total back-to-school spending is expected to match 2021's record high of $37 billion. Families with children in elementary through high school plan to spend an average of $864 on school items. That's approximately $15 more than last year. This includes Cheryl Thomas and her family. She says shopping back to school for a long list of supplies is a struggle while continuing to make ends meet amid inflation.
Well, my husband is the ultimate optimist. I'm the one who worries. And he just says, you know, we'll figure it out. And I try to work one extra 12-hour shift each pay period because it helps my check, which I don't really like doing, but it makes a big difference. It's hard. It's really hard.
Thomas and her husband Jimmy are raising their two granddaughters, Ella Grace, an incoming high school freshman, and Presley, who will be in middle school this year. With the high price of supplies, school clothing, and other related items, Thomas says she's shelling out more money than in past years for the much-needed items.
We just do the best we can, and it is frustrating, and I'm trying to teach both girls to price shop. You know, we don't need the fancy binder because, you know, a couple months in, it's going to be all tore up, and, you know, we end up having to buy school supplies before the school year's even over.
Back-to-school spending has increased dramatically since the onset of the pandemic. This as families adjusted to changes from virtual and hybrid learning. According to the NRF, compared to 2019, back-to-school shoppers are expected to spend $168 more on average, and total spending is up $11 billion. But there are a few ways to make sure you're not breaking the bank for back-to-school items.
There is it's a barcode app. It's called Shop Savvy, and you can scan the items that you're looking for, and it'll show you the cheapest place to find that, which I thought was really interesting.
Jennifer Delcomyn is a financial advisor at Evans Financial Group in Shreveport.
And then there's some other apps out there that you can be able to, they'll compare the prices of all the stores, Walmart, Target, Amazon.
She says if you find that you've overspent to get all of the items on your list, try not to put yourself in a bind when it comes to those purchases.
You know, try not to put on your credit card. I think that's the biggest thing. People think that they have to spend it now. Try to just limit it to where what you know that you can pay off the next month or maybe 2 months later. You don't want to put yourself in too much of a bind.
If you didn't get an early jump on back-to-school shopping this year, it's okay. Delcomyn recommends putting aside a little money every single month for school supplies. That money can go toward replenishing items throughout the year or one big haul during the summer months. For Thomas and her family, she says they're going to take it one item at a time.
The way I look at it is I get as much as we can do and then let the teachers know, look, if she runs out of whatever, she'll tell me and I'll be sure to get it and we'll bring it up.
But Thomas says hope for a positive change in the ongoing inflation crisis is in short supply.
Are you optimistic that
No. Before you even finish the sentence, no. There's nothing optimistic about how things are right now.
There's still plenty of shopping that's outstanding currently. That's according to the NRF survey. 85% of families surveyed indicated that they have at least half of their shopping remaining. The top reasons why consumers have not checked items off of their list yet are because they don't know what is needed yet, and they're waiting for the best deals. For KSLA News 12, I'm Corey Johnson.